All right, JT Felix, newest member of the Cliff Keen Wrestling Club. You've been in Ann Arbor for about a month now.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
How are you settling in? Are you starting to feel settled?
Yes, I am. I'm starting to get in a routine. It's nice.
How do you like Ann Arbor so far?
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, when people ask me how I'm doing or how the town is, how the people are, it's flawless.
What was your decision process to come out here?
It was tough. I had plans to apply to medical school this summer, and so initially I thought I was just going to come out here for a year, but I decided to postpone medical school. Like I said, the faith placed in me through this program is second to none, and I wanna pursue and try and make a 2016 Olympic team. So it was a difficult process, difficult decision to make, but I'm sticking to it, and I'm glad I made it.
You grew up in California.
Yes, ma'am.
You stayed out west at Boise State in college. Are you excited about experiencing a different region of the country?
Yeah,
something new?
Yeah, it's. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a culture shock. I mean, this is kind of a city, and I'm a city boy. I'm from the city, but the people and the passion and the pride that people place in this community and through the university, it's I've never experienced anything like it, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
How has the club and the Michigan team welcomed you so far?
Oh man, I'm speechless when people ask me how the people are. It's just absolutely the altruism that I've experienced here is second to none. I can't. I mean, like I said, I'm speechless when it comes to it. They're so altruistic and giving, and they put my needs first, and it's awesome.
So you spent the last year finishing up school.
Yes, ma'am.
Off the mat.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, I was doing school full time, and I was working full time at the hospital.
So how have these workouts been? I heard a little bit about your first workout, but you dove right in. So how's that been?
I did. I tell people it's weird going from a full time student and a full time employee of a hospital to a full time athlete overnight. I mean, it was just the transition. It was brutal at first. I'm starting to get back in shape, but yeah, that first practice, Max Huntley, he had my number, that's for sure. So it was tough.
Are you excited to get back to wrestling after a year? And I know you probably weren't totally satisfied with your college career. So are you looking forward to continuing it? Does it make you hungry to keep going?
Yes, definitely. I miss the competition. I miss going out there and dominating someone in front of thousands of fans. I miss the pride you take in yourself, and just last week watching the U.S. World Trials, I don't like watching. I like competing, so it gives me some desire to go achieve more, and I'm excited for it.
And you don't have a ton of freestyle experience, but are you looking forward to learning that style?
Yeah, the one thing I'm looking forward to most is being the bigger one of the weight class. So I'm so used to being 60, 70 pounds underweight, and I could hang on my feet, but once I hit the mat, I struggled greatly. So I think that the transition to freestyle is going to be great for me, because I don't want to boast, but I do well on my feet, and I'm excited to wrestle guys that are my size and maybe be able to throw them around a little bit instead of myself getting thrown around by the big boys.
Well, how would you characterize your wrestling style? What are you good at for some of these Michigan fans that might not know a ton about you?
I'm quick on my feet.
Yeah.
I am quick on my feet, that's for sure. I'm excited to roll with some guys that can actually move with me as well. I think that I'm gonna be entertaining on my feet to watch. I think it's gonna be fun.
So do you think, and I don't know if you've decided this yet, do you think this is just 1 year and you're gonna look at 2016, or?
I'd say it's a monthly basis, but it's hard to tell. I will be applying to medical school next summer for sure, because it's a year-long process. Mm-hmm. So if I apply next summer, then I would start in August of 2017. So I have at least 2 years at the minimum here. But if things are going well, might as well become an Olympian, win an Olympic gold medal, or and then the next year win a world medal, or a world gold medal.
So obviously you're going to work quite a bit with Adam Kuhn. You know Adam Kuhn as an opponent.
Yes, I do.
You trained with him a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you think you guys will do for each other?
It's hard to tell for me because he's already so dominant. I mean, he was second in the country last year. But I think there are some things that, his opponent that he lost to is quick on his feet. He's a bigger guy, but he can move. And I think Adam struggled a little bit with the NC State heavyweights takedown. So I think that's where I'm going to function to isolate his mat work on his feet, and controlling his ties and being able to set up his shots and take away someone else's shots. I mean, I think that because if you watch Adam and I's match, I mean, I took him down a couple times. Yeah, but I mean, he stayed. I was impressed with his composure as an 18-year-old. But once we hit the mat, he was tearing me apart. So I think I'm going to help him a lot on his feet. I'm excited for him, and I think for him too. If I can take someone down his size, then guys my size are going to feel tiny. Yeah. So I think he's going to function greatly for me.
So you've got a little ground to make up in terms of fitness. You admitted that.
Yes, greatly. I am working out a lot, trying to catch up.
So what's your first competition? Do you know? Do you have any idea?
We don't. We're putting together a schedule right now, but hopefully I get out to the Olympic Training Center a couple times. There might be some stuff overseas. We're not sure yet. We're working out the details, but for sure the New York Open. I think it's in November. Yeah. I want to believe, and then in December the U.S. Open.
Well, and do you like being a part of this club? I've talked to these other guys before that it's nice to have your own schedule, your own goals and timeline.
Yeah. Like I said, it's weird going from. I mean, I'm a full-time athlete right now. These guys, we all share a common goal, and when we reflect on each other, I mean, if I hear that someone went out for a run and I didn't, it's like, all right, what am I doing differently? And when you're not in the room taking care of your workouts, it's you're at the grocery store, you're cooking good dinners, you're taking care of your body. Yeah. So it's essentially a full-time job. And I think when you share that with other people and we come together for a common goal, it's good to feed off each other's energies. And like guys like Jake Herbert, oh my gosh, his character is flawless. I mean, he's absolutely phenomenal. I'm glad to be a part of his organization.
Well, he just told me the first workout with you pushed him halfway across the room.
Yeah. I think he was a little surprised. We did a match together, and I kind of rolled one of his wrists off, and he went flying backwards and he almost stepped out. Like, it got me a point, and we were in the center of the mat. So I think he was like, "Whoa!" I'm not. He wasn't used to the power like that. So. But
you guys are all good for each other.
Oh, great! Yeah. Guys like BJ Fertrell, Kellen Russell, Jimmy Kennedy, Coach Andy Rovat. I mean, this is a place to be, and I'm so glad I told my parents I'm so glad I took this opportunity to come out here. Yeah.
All right, terrific. Welcome to Ann Arbor.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Time with you. Yeah.
Awesome.